There. Okay. Whoopsie. Mic was off. You never know sometimes. Until you're an idiot like me. Okay. Doom, 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 diddle, doom, 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 doom. Where's my phone? Oreo, welcome. How's it going, my friend? I wanted to stream earlier, but I was sort of doing a bunch of stuff. Not doing a whole lot of like celebration today, but that's gonna be probably this weekend. I might do some family stuff, and then yeah, still kind of working on that. But let's see. Frank Orifice, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Well, thank you, Scott. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you very much. This is just a fun, like, let's just hang out and chat. Whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever, you know. I'm in the mood to talk, so let's talk. Could be about life, could be about anime, whatever. I don't care. Just had birthday dinner. We had In-N-Out in California. It's a very popular place. Love me some In-N-Out. I will say they're kind of expensive and the line is terrible. In California, it takes forever to get. I think I was in line in the car, not like actual line because they have a drive-through. I was in line for probably a good like 40 something minutes. Joshua Doland, welcome. Hi. Thank you very much. Today's just a fun hang out and chat stream. I have nothing planned for. I mean, we can do whatever you guys want. I could play a game. I could watch a show with you guys. I don't care. Just kind of hang out. So, how's everyone's day going? What are you doing today? Am I streaming too late for anyone? This is almost 6 p.m. Pacific time, so yeah, East Coast would be 9. I think I had some people in the Discord saying that they, well, first of all, I have some viewers from like Argentina and Germany and other things. Naya Boo, welcome. Thank you. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like them. Do you mean the manga reactions or the anime ones? Either one's cool with me. It's a compliment. Thank you. I'm on Hawaii time. Whoa, cool. I've been to Hawaii once. Not the main island of Hawaii. We went to Maui. I think that's the tourist one, right? You're in class? Hope you're not playing my volume too loud. I'm gonna like just shout to get you in trouble. Like, this guy's on his phone. No, I ain't about. Snitches get stitches, you know, old saying like that. Cool though. What class is it? It's almost 3 a.m. in Italy. Whoa, we got Artie from Italy. Dang. You should be sleeping. Unless you're a night owl. I'm a bit of a night owl myself, so. Manga? Okay. Oh, I'm so excited for tomorrow's chapter. 2-week waits are always rough. Always rough. But, hey, Gore, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Is Joel your favorite Smash player to play against? Just want to say at the greatest birthday. A banjo cake? Well, if anyone here doesn't know, this is Joel. My buddy Nolan, who streams as Nulan on Twitch. He's a regular in our Smash competitions. Hi, CO is. Maybe I'll send it on your Discord instead. What did you say, Oreo? Oh, what'd you send? Oh, did you send something else? Like a message or something? Mina Ashida rap. Slide like Mina. um, I do kind of want to be careful about if I play a video, like react to it, because I don't want to, because this is a monetized stream, so I don't want to like, you know, mooch off someone else's content that they made. But we can watch some stuff later. That's totally cool. I don't mind. Caleb Richards, thank you. It's my lunch break. Stopping by to wish you happy birthday. Well, thank you, Son of Thors. Are you also on Hawaii time? How many Hawaiians do we have in here? Wait, was it? Someone said they were in Hawaii and it was their lunch break, right? Yeah. Joshua said, I'm in Hawaii. I loved Hawaii, man. I went back in 2012. Dude, 10 years ago. That's crazy. I went during my my junior year. It was either spring break. I think it was spring break. It was beautiful. Beautiful place. But obviously everyone knows Hawaii is beautiful, so. Looking forward to the top 10 video tomorrow. Yep, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I posted my top 10 predictions in a community post about it. Okay, yeah, I'll have to go take a look at that. I'm in Washington State. Oh. Wait, really? That's the same time as... What time is it there? Because that's still on the West Coast. You should be in the same time zone as me, and we're at 5... We're almost at 6 p.m. You're on your lunch break? I guess you could still call it a lunch break. So that's not crazy, right? It's like 9 p.m. where I am. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to stream too late, but I also couldn't really do it any earlier because I had some stuff going on. So I moved here almost 15 years ago to live with my internet girlfriend. Oh, cool! Man, that's a cool story. I would meet someone online. I assume it's going well if you brought her up. Still. Random. Have you ever seen the Harley Quinn cartoon? Yes. Yes, I have. I've not seen the newest season, but the first 2 seasons were awesome. And then, like, they announced season 3 because it was, like, a long wait of, like, people didn't know if the season 3 was going to happen. They announced it. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. I love this show. I haven't watched it yet. It's on my list. I'm currently trying to watch House of Dragon, the Game of Thrones show. I'm on episode 3. I'm a little bit behind. I'm also casually watching She-Hulk, which has been okay. I mean, kind of disappointed. Like, Hulk is my favorite character of all time, and I hate that they, like, ruined him in the MCU. Tim Nutting, thank you. I can't even turn the sound on because of class. I'm going to get caught, lol. Shadow, this thumbs up's for you. I don't know sign language, but this is for you, Shadow, because you can't hear me. House of Dragon's pretty good so far. I'm still need to catch up all the way. I kind of feel like I kind of felt burnt out after the first Game of Thrones because I watched it all right after it ended, so I kind of like binged it, and yeah, the last season was pretty shitty, so I kind of got like burnt, especially because of that ending. So I was very hesitant to watch this one, but it seems to be very excellent so far. Thankfully, I think they have different writers because they basically had a scorched earth tactic when they left that show. Just binge the rest of Stardust Crusaders. I'm sure you two wouldn't mind. just right now to finish all of Stardust. As much as I wouldn't mind doing that. That would suck for everyone who like missed the stream and like didn't see all that stuff. So yeah, Stardust is great though so far. I'm really enjoying it. Can't wait to see your predictions for MHA and happy birthday. Technically, it's not predictions. Well, I mean, I guess it is. That video is essentially... I'm a manga reader, so I know what's going to happen in Season 6. That video is for people who don't care about spoilers. And I basically say the moments I'm most anticipated for. Now, it is guesswork where the season will end, but I feel pretty confident. I explain it in the video, but... so yeah, that goes up at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And yeah, but please watch it, like it, all that. Unless you don't want spoilers, don't watch it. But it's like around half. I can't remember the exact runtime on it. It's a long ass video. I didn't expect it to be that long, but I kind of like had a lot to talk about. So it ended up being like around half an hour, I think. Rewatching season 5 to prepare for 6. Nice. Happy birthday. Thank you, Highland Memer. That's a great name, by the way, Highland Memer. Thank you, Azul Garcia. Not showing up late at all. I actually just started like, what's the runtime right now? Like 10 minutes ago? I started at 5, yeah, about 10 minutes ago. I heard the season might end with All Might's conversation with blank. Yep, that's actually where I did predict that final episode would be, which is awesome. But yeah, spoiler, I guess. That is in my video. That is where I predict. I think I said 327. Was that the number? I think I might have that. Was it 337 or 327? Anyway, but yeah. All right, Shadow, you take care. Hope your class goes well. Don't flunk. Stay in school, kids. All that. You think season 6 will end on 306? I hope with all my solo does. No, I actually have it further than that. 327 or something. 306 would be very early. That would be only adapting like 50 chapters. Where I think the last 2 seasons both were 65 chapters and 64 chapters, respectively. So. Oh, your birthday was yesterday. Happy belated birthday, Nico. Okay, what's my rating on Speedwagon? Speedwagon as a character or just as a, like overall contribution to the story? As a character, at the time, I guess minor spoilers for people who haven't watched the first 2 parts of JoJo's. I liked to bag on him because he was just the character he was like the guy who would emote for the audience. He'd be like, "Oh no, like JoJo!" He would like just shout, and he would just be the guy like to let us know, yes, the situation is precarious and shitty and crazy, but he just wouldn't shut up half the time. So I'd always like bag on him. But that being said, I liked his presence. I liked that he was there. He added a lot of like levity to it. I don't want to say he was a comedy relief, but yeah, and obviously post part 2, his presence is very much felt, and that part is awesome. I actually really like that. So yeah, I'm thinking 328. I think that's around when I think I had either 327 or 328. Yeah. He's like, yeah, exactly. He's the guy that explains, like Speedwagon, like Gore. I don't know if you saw my reactions to the first 2 parts. I had a very love-hate relationship with Speedwagon. I thought he was extremely ridiculous, and I loved to make fun of how stupid he was sometimes. But again, like I said, I liked that he was there. I did. I truly did. And I kind of do miss him. But, you know, very much prefer for the end of the chapter of the war, Nagant fight. I don't think it'll end with Nagant. I think that'd be too early. Again, I have a great discussions about all of this in the video going up tomorrow. Make sure to check that out. It comes up at... if everything goes smoothly, it'll go up at 10 a.m. Christian Fuerte, hey, thank you. Have any fun plans today for your birthday? Today was pretty chill. Didn't really do too much, but on the weekend, I think... because when your birthday's on a Thursday, it doesn't really work for a lot of people, especially, me and all my friends are adults, so jobs and stuff like that. But the weekend, I think I'm going to hang out with my sister, brother-in-law, mom, dad. Just, I don't know. And then a couple weeks from now, I'm either going home to Minnesota to see family, or I am going to a football game. I'm not really sure. It's kind of up in the air at the moment. No reason to apologize, CO. I watched a few. I totally get it. Yeah. He Speedwagon's, he's a real one. That's all I can say. Thank you, by the way. I hope the season will only have 16 episodes in a movie. Well, sorry to break it to you, Nico, but season 6 will have 25 episodes. There is no movie, but I still think they'll handle it really well. And I don't think Star and Stripe will be in season 6. I thought seeing the young version transition to the old during. Oh yeah, that was awesome. I miss. I will say, as much as I like, you haven't seen the newest intro yet. Um, but I did miss how in part one and part two, the intros and outros would constantly shift, and as well as the fact that in the outro, you have roundabout, and that's like a 7-minute song, and they can choose different segments of the song that best fit the episode, and that's like such a genius choice. And as much as I love the intros and outros of part three so far, they're really great. I think you'll really like the second half ones. Um, yeah, like I kind of missed that. So sorry, I'm getting kind of behind on comments here. Let's see. I just started part 6 of JoJo. I think you'll really like it. I have a long way to go. I'm still not done with part 3. We're getting there. I'm on the home stretch. 13 episodes left, so. Yeah, there's no. I'm like 99% sure there's no new movie. They would have announced it by now. But thank you, Slime Bob. Appreciate it. Thank you. I think season 6 will end. I think they might tease that at the very end. Like that'll be the cliffhanger tease thing, which I could totally see. I'm following you only because you watch JoJo anime. Hey, I take that. We take those as compliments. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm glad I can provide good JoJo content. Since I started watching JoJo, a lot of people did subscribe to my channel. It's definitely a fan base that's very devoted and very passionate. And so far, everyone in the comments has been great. Very few people have tried to spoil stuff, and they're very kind, and they just like to talk about JoJo. And I think that's great. I'm personally really enjoying JoJo. Part 3 is a bit of a grind, but it has such great peaks in it. I just watched episode 32 and 33, which a lot of people say is like some of their favorite JoJo stuff ever. I'm gonna upload that tomorrow afternoon. But I did really like those parts, those 2 episodes. Am I doing live reactions to season 6? Yep. I'm surprised they didn't keep that. Yeah, I guess I just try to do something new with the third part. Also, huge fan. Looking forward to chapter reactions tomorrow. Yes, I shall definitely be ready. It's not easy. People don't know. It's not easy staying up until 1 or 2 a.m. to react to those, but it's all about the grind. Grind, baby, grind. Only the first episode, part 2. Part 2 is fantastic. Part 1 was good, but part 2, you'll like a lot more than part 1. And part 3, I can't say for sure that I like part 3 more. It is definitely different though. So I never knew if you saw the photos at the end of the chapter from Alchemist. Yeah, I definitely did. I think a lot of people. I remember when I did my blind reaction to Fullmetal Alchemist. One of the big comments people left on the finale was like, "Oh, bro, you didn't like watch the credits and see all the photos and stuff." I can't remember if at the time I just stopped hitting, like I stopped the video and stopped recording it, or if I just ignored it or something. But I have seen those pictures. Yes, I've watched Fullmetal Alchemist 3 times total. That reaction plus 2 more times since then. Love the series. Without a question, a top 3 anime of all time for me. It's up there with Mob Psycho and man, like I have so many great anime I like, but those 2 are for sure are my top 3: Mob Psycho and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Part 2 is still my favorite so far. Yeah, part 2 is like people are all saying that like, oh, part 3 is where JoJo gets like really good, and I'm just like, man, I don't know. Part 2 was kick ass. Joseph was so fun and funny, and then like the adventure, it felt like the perfect length. Like 17 episodes, like you have hype moments, tragedy, funniness, and it just like wraps up in like the perfect amount of time. And if I wasn't doing reactions, I could have binged. I could have binged like all that in a few days, no questions. I thought it was really enjoyable. So I could have also binged part 3 by now for sure. But reactions, the fact I'm like recording and uploading and editing and stuff, it slows down that pace, which is fine. I'm not complaining, but that's just like the nature of things. Thank you, Riku. Appreciate it. I love the dab. I don't dare dab on camera. You know, it's I always make fun of people when they like dabbing on TikTok and stuff like that. I feel old. Why do I feel old like talking like this? Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Is Jotaro slowly beating Joseph as your favorite JoJo? It's hard. The reason it's hard is because, like, if Joseph wasn't continuously entertaining me in this part as well, I would say probably. But the fact we're still getting more Joseph just keeps him, like, giving him energy to rise up, like, my liking meter. You know, does that make sense? Like, if this show didn't have Joseph, it was just about Jotaro, I'd say at this point, like, man, it'd be tough for me to choose. But the fact we still have Joseph being amazing, it's hard to dethrone him. So that's just kind of how I feel about it. But 3 a.m. here in Luxembourg. Heyo, happy birthday. Thank you, the Decayed Hero. Great villains too, yep. Part 3 has some I really hate and some I really love. I hated the orangutan. I think you watched that one. I know you liked him. I know you've like I watched the reaction, and I know you liked the orangutan. I found him extremely creepy, and I hated him. A little perverted orangutan monkey, but yeah. Happy birthday! Love your channel. Thank you, Brooke. It's good to see you again. Happy birthday, dude. Logan, thank you. Hey, you stopped by. You said you might stop by. Thank you. Gotta go, man, but happy birthday once again. Can't wait for the manga reactions tomorrow. All right, Oreo, see you then. Can't wait to see your comments, see what you think. A. Do I say ah, or do I say A? Or is it triple A? Are you a sponsor for AAA? Anyway, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I was even more sold on My Hero when it was revealed that all the movies are canon to the manga, showing the origin of that character in the movie was. I mean, I'm very mixed on the movies being canon. I take issue with the second movie's ending. The second movie is my favorite movie of the 3, but I don't want to go on a rant on this again, but I have major issues with the ending of lending out One for All as like a pick-me-up. Multiple person chess match between Lelouch, Light, All for One, Aizen, and Joseph. I don't... who's Lelouch? I don't know who Lelouch is. I know who Light is. I know who All for One is. Don't know who Aizen is. And Joseph. Chess match? Oh, give me Light. No, wait, not Light. L. If you said L instead of Light, I think L's smarter than... I mean, they're both very intelligent, but like, give me L. L's my favorite character. I don't know if Joseph would be good at chess. I just like Big Monkey. I just thought that episode was kind of creepy, and I'd say, yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, the villains from part 2. Yeah, that was one thing that part 2 had over part 3. I liked the fact we got more, like, there was 3 main villains. Well, kind of 2. One of them didn't last too long, and he was kind of like lame. But the other 2, Cars and what's his name? I loved him too. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Cars and it's gonna bother me. I loved him too. Those 2 are great. Lelouch's Code Geass. Okay, never seen Code Geass. That's on my list. I don't know if I'd ever react to it. I mean, if people wanted me to react to it, if it was enough demand, I would. Is he smarter? He died so quick, I thought he'd come back at the end. Oh, the other guy? The third guy? Yeah. I mean, like, all things considered, he went and, like, halfway through that. So, I mean, like, he kind of lasted a while, but you didn't really know him too well. Wamu. There he was, Wamu. I loved Wamu. I thought Cars in the end was pretty lame. Like, in the end, he devoted to, like, oh, I'm a typical bad, backstabbing villain. But Wamu was, like, I loved how he respected his opponent, and I don't know, his fighting style was cool. I don't know, it's a lot, like, most villains are just typical, oh, I want power, I want this, that, and, like, here's Wamu, he's like, bitch, I don't really care about immortality, I just had a code that I lived by, and I did my best to do that, you know? I didn't catch your previous comment. What was the issue with the movies to the ending? I don't like the fact Deku was just like, oh shit, things aren't looking good. Time for me to give Bakugo one for all to help beat this villain, this sacred thing that's like I don't know. I thought it was kind of dumb. Like oh cool, it's all hype. They both have one for all. And they're both kicking ass, but it's like, I don't know. It seems kind of like a pick, like, and not only that, the biggest issue I have with it, the fight ends, Bakugo forgets it ever happened because of amnesia, and then One for All just goes back to Deku because it decides to? What? No, that's stupid. I'm sorry. Like, if you want it to be canon, don't give him amnesia. Go all in. You took like a half step, you know? Like, we're going to call it canon, but we're going to give Bakugo amnesia so we don't ever have to bring it up again. Like, okay, am I the only one that thinks that's bullcrap? You know? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I've heard Kogias is really good. Aizen is from Bleach. I'm assuming that's the one they're referring to. Okay, so I've seen the first season of Bleach. I haven't started season 2 yet, and season 2 I heard is like one of the best ever. It's the Soul Society arc, right? I've heard great things about it. I watched season 1 like a year ago. I didn't get around to starting season 2 yet, though. Well, thank you, Silo. Appreciate it. I'd actually love to see a chess match between him and All For One. And Aizen and All For One. Cool fan service. No, don't get me wrong. I totally get why they did it. It made for a great visual moment. It's hype. It's badass. Like, I enjoy, obviously I enjoy that. Right? But as the nerd in me who loves the series so much, it irked me. Thanks, Gore. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I didn't mind it because it was cool, and I think it went for all choosing to stay with Deku. Yeah, I did something miraculous. The guy had plot armor. That was the ridiculous. That was the miraculous thing. Like, the whole series is about choosing someone to pass it on to, this sacred torch. And then, like, it's like a huge responsibility. And yet, in this moment, they're like, nah, we're going to go back to Deku because we kind of feel he did it just because. We don't think Deku was really serious about it. We're just going to transfer back. I'm not going to rant about it anymore, but I did hate that Bakugo forgot, but I kind of disagree about One For All thing. One For All is a sentient quirk. Yeah, but it's supposed to be based on the will of the user. Like, you don't ever have like the vestiges like interfering and taking control of the person, right? Like, yeah, the amnesia is probably the dumbest part of it, though. Like, if you're gonna have it canon, then don't give him amnesia. Like, go all in. Show that you really are committed to this. I would have respected them more if they didn't give him amnesia, because that way it would at least, like, if it was cemented as like genuine canon that they aren't ashamed of, I would respect that way more. So, Ryan Brown, happy birthday. Do you like Chainsaw Man? Well, thank you, first of all. And Chainsaw Man, I guess I could talk about Chainsaw Man. And Xiao Lei, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. All right, so Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man, the manga, the first part ended last year. I know it's continuing again with like a part two. Part one ended like last year sometime. And when that last chapter came out, I actually binge read the entire thing in like 2 days. I don't know what was up with me. I couldn't sleep or whatever. So I was like, F it. I'm going to read Chainsaw Man. Read all, I think it was like 100 chapters in 2 days. That's pretty impressive. Not impossible, but I did it. And I'm not going to say any spoilers because I know it's a big anime that's coming out and stuff. So I'm going to keep this like vague. I thought the first half was excellent. The first like 50 or so chapters. It was gripping. I loved the characters, what they were doing. Like the plot was great. I loved the main guy's like sort of flirtatious romance with the main leader girl. All that was just so great. And then stuff happens. Again, not going to say what it is, but like I felt the second half, well, like from 50 to 100, that range of Chainsaw Man, while it had some really cool moments still, the plot just got way too weird for me. Like certain characters were just the way their like personalities and stuff changed. I get it in the context of like the plot, like the places they went with the plot, I just wasn't on board with. So when everyone's like, "Oh, I get to react to Chainsaw Man, the anime," I have no doubt the anime is going to be amazing. From everything we've seen, the animation is spectacular. It's I think is it by Mappa? It's not by Mappa, is it? Can someone tell me who the anime studio is doing it? Anyway, it looks great. Again, I'm not going to go too much on it because I don't want to like, spoil stuff, but yeah. Gazelle's a point. I love Bakugo, but there shouldn't have been 2 years at the same time. Otherwise, why not just give it everyone? Yeah, like there's like a specialness to One for All that I just don't like. Is what's stopping Deku from just handing it out to all of his friends when they like need it? I do admit that 9 is going to look kind of silly in hindsight with Shigaraki making him look childish. I mean, 9, I liked 9 a lot. I thought 9 was actually by far the best of the movie villains. But, Newell Bakor 8. Hey, hope you had an awesome birthday so far. I have, thank you. You made it just a little bit better. Much as I left Bleach second favorite behind MHA and think the new anime will be really great, I think Chainsaw Man will be unbeatable this season. I'm not even a fan of the series. So yeah, I'm not going to react to Chainsaw Man because I've read it. And I know that's not like a rule on my channel because I've read Spy Family and I'm still reacting to that. But like, that's just, I love that series so much. And the anime just brings me life. I love that. I love Spy Family so much. I can't wait for the second cur or part or whatever they call it, I'll throw my hat on just because. Yeah, I can't wait for Spy Family. So again, reading the manga isn't a rule, but I just think that more people would enjoy it from someone who liked the entirety of the manga, not like me where I only liked half. Loved half and then like up and down the other half. But I think people would also appreciate that kind of series being blind more. So I love it. If you have not read or have not heard or read Fire Punch, it is just as good. Also by Fujimoto. Warning: the plot is way more crazy and out of the pocket. Okay, never heard of Fire Punch, but it's Mappa, dude. Mappa, like, how are they doing all these shows? By the way, sorry if my hair is like need a haircut again. I just had one recently. Annoying. Yeah, Mappa is just like all over the place. Another good spy manga is Yozakura Family. I have heard of that, and I did debate reading it, but I just have so much on my plate right now. Not for mangas. I'm not reading too many mangas. I'm a little bit behind on Spy Family. I hadn't read the newest, like, 2. So. Happy birthday, dude. Hope you've been well. Need to see you tackle a Let's Play on the channel. Hey, Joel. Yeah, definitely want to do some more Let's Plays. Kind of falling on the ball on that one. I get flack all the time for stopping halfway on my Metroid Dread Let's Play. But I have the equipment for it, so I really need to do more. But yeah. I tried reading Chainsaw Man, but I couldn't get into it. Yeah, I mean, like, the art's fantastic. The characters, I think most of them are really good. I actually enjoy them. But just the plot, it gets... Whew, man, it goes places. Like, man. Any Legend of Hero players here? What is Legend of Heroes? Look that up. See if I've seen it. No. Never played that game. Never have. Never have I ever. Oh, where's my chat? There we go. So many shows. That's why I don't think they're going to pick up One Punch Man Season 3. No, One Punch Man Season 3, I'm pretty sure was confirmed to not be JC Staff again. And I think it's... There's people who are speculating it's Bones, which would be really cool considering they do Mob Psycho, and I think they would do a really good job, especially if they have the Mob Psycho team doing that. And now that they're done with Mob Psycho, or at least like close to being done, I presume, they could do it. I think they could do it. Hey, Kevo, thank you. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. HNQV1. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Appreciate it. Man, you guys are so kind today. Sorry if I'm not doing anything crazy on the stream or anything like that. I just thought it'd be a fun kind of hang out and chat type of deal today. Roman Sherpa. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Recently, like, I don't know if you guys saw, I don't know how many of you guys were here for my Nintendo Direct reaction, but I'm obsessed with the fact that Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life is being remade. It is so glorious. Me and my sister have been geeking out over it, over text, like just reminiscing, because that was like one of our childhood games, man. Like that came out 2003, 2004. I was like 8 or 9 years old. Whew. Man, I can't wait. I'm so excited for it. Yeah, it was the Farm Direct. I'm so excited for it. Here's how crazy I am. The game comes out way earlier in Japan. It comes out in January versus summer here in America. I am probably going to download the Japanese version on the eShop because you can just change your region and access the eShop from different nations. And I'm probably going to buy the game early. I don't even care if it's in Japanese. I will find a way to navigate through the game. Hopefully there's an English option. That'd be like, ooh, that'd be perfect. Why wait? But if it's Japanese still, I would just, yes. Yes. Can't wait. And I think it's only going to be, I checked the price, and I think it's only going to be like $40. You kidding me? For a Wonderful Life remake that looks that good? Woo. Riku, I'm going to read your comment right now because it seems like a very good piece. I noticed your main profile character is the main girl. Sorry if I was backing on one of your favorite series. That was just kind of my honest opinion. I still enjoyed it. And I'm still going to watch the anime. I'm just not going to react to it. Because sometimes you just got to have a show you watch on your own, you know? I'm kind of the opposite on Chainsaw Man. I kind of hated how random the characters were at the beginning. Then at the second half, they had character development, especially Denji. They for sure had character development in the second half. My main issue with the second half was more so the plot. Because it subverts expectations. The first half, like what they lead you to believe, things just get like flipped on their head. And again, I don't want to say spoilers and stuff, but that's just sort of like my feel of it. So Legend of Heroes is a JRPG that spans 11 games and ongoing. Have I lost your interest yet? I'm not huge into JRPGs. I do enjoy them, but yeah. I was jazzed at the Tales of Symphonia remaster. Just need Bot and Kados and Custom Robo. Yes, Custom Robo. We got another Custom Robo fan in here. I did a Let's Play of that, by the way. It's kind of old at this point, but I love Custom Robo. I have Bot and Kados on GameCube. One of them. I think I can't remember which one it is. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but Tales of Symphonia I also have. I haven't played it. A lot of my GameCube games I've just collected and haven't actually played. So can't wait to see your MHA character chapter. Can't wait to see your MHA chapter through 66 tomorrow. Yeah, should be fun. Looking forward to it. And then after that, if you're really hungering for content, I have a huge video coming up at 10 a.m. tomorrow where I talk about my most hyped moments of season 6. 10 most hyped moments. Put a lot of hours into that one. Surprisingly, you think it wouldn't be that long of a video? 10 moments, spend a little time on each one, maybe 10, 15 minutes. No, this thing's like half an hour. So on your lunch break or something, you can watch it. I like how this whole fight has basically been Frieza versus Z Fighters waiting for Goku. Yeah, kinda. Oh, it's gonna be really hype. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing though. I think people are gonna give me shit for the way I ordered some of the events. If you're in my Discord, by the way, link in the description. If you want to join the Discord, we talk about My Hero all the time, the chapters. There's even a section for leaks, if you like that. I've been hyping up certain moments so much that the fact that number 10 and number 9 are going to piss some people off. Oh, I thought you liked this moment more. And I'm just like, well, when you're ranking them, you think about it and you analyze it and things don't end up where you think they would be. So, just been seeing video titles about how MHA manga has gone downhill lately. What do I think about it? You're an anime only. So without saying spoilers, because I'd hate to spoil anything for you. No, I don't think that manga has gone downhill. I think, here's my honest opinion. People will make negative videos saying, oh, blank has gone downhill, or blank is bad, blank did this. Negativity spawns more traffic. Very rarely is a video praising or being positive about something. Very rarely will it get more views than a video critiquing or drama or whatever. And I think a lot of these videos on YouTube, this is my personal opinion, are simply out for views and for clout and for, to be on the headlines for things. And I think true fans, honestly, they know what's up. They know that what's going on right now in the manga. Sure, don't get me wrong. There has been low points, but I think that people saying it's all downhill is completely wrong. Some of the best stuff in the entire series has happened in the last 100 chapters. That's not even a joke. It's just it's truly spectacular stuff, honestly. I'll continue that in a second. I'm just going to read some comments here. Happy birthday. Thank you, Pricksto. Also, thank you for moderating the JoJo's episodes. I really appreciate it. My Hero is a card game. I have not played it, but I will look into it because that sounds kind of cool. If the Kirishima moment, if Kirishima meme moment isn't top 5, I'll riot. Well, you won't have to riot. I'll tell you that much. You will not have to riot. Not that you're asking me as a manga reader, I'm more invested in My Hero more than ever. I think a lot of people will never be satisfied. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Thank you, Austin Morgan. Appreciate it. Anime coming this fall are crazy. October is huge. Big month for anime. I'll be busy for sure. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, the fandom for My Hero is unfortunately, the toxic part of the My Hero fandom is among the worst. And I personally just decided that they're not even true fans. They're just hyped up lunatics who want nothing more than their favorite characters to bang. It's just what it is. Sorry, not the series for you. Let's see. Yeah, dude, the manga's been extremely amazing lately. Yeah, emotional marketing, negative emotions sell more. It's true. Same reason clickbait news made. Yeah, exactly. That's my honest opinion. Like you could see 100 positive videos that won't get any traffic, but the fact you can make a negative video and people will be like, "Huh, wait, what's wrong with it?" It's automatically more interesting. And unfortunately, that's the way it goes. That's the way YouTube works, and like YouTube and Twitter and stuff. If you have a take that someone makes, whether they believe it or not, if it they do it just to counter someone's positive opinion, it'll draw that positive person in to like debate it. It grows to a fire. That's like what it is. Dude bros who got into My Hero expected to be like other shonen manga to this day. Some people wanted to be like DBZ. I mean, I think that My Hero is perfectly My Hero. It is perfectly what it set out to be, and that's why I enjoy it. So, fans who hated the current state of MHA manga were already on the verge of hating it. They were just looking for things to hate. I mean, here's my opinion. Like, it's not our story to tell. It never was. This was Horikoshi's story to tell, and I'm just along for the ride. And I need to remember that the decisions are not in my hands because, first of all, if it were in my hands, the series would burn and crash. I feel like I would do a shitty job. It takes a lot to write a story, let alone make characters that you can root for and like and want things to happen for, you know? I don't know. I think there's a reason so many people read the series and watch the series. You're doing something right. MHA is one of my favorite series. We're to be a bit now. I will say H and Q that as much as I love the anime, I think the manga is superior. So if you ever want to make if you ever wanted to make the switch, give the manga a try. The art is just like great. The anime is really good too. But I do think the manga is superior. So if you really love the anime, you will adore the manga, is what I'm trying to say. This is not just for MHA, but anytime you come to the media. Yep. Yeah. Well, thank you, Camillo. Appreciate it. The anime fails to replicate the dark undertone of the manga. So the ways I think the anime comes short is the way, like, unfortunately, the anime is geared toward pleasing audiences, I feel, for the most part. So certain characters that are pivotal to the story sometimes don't get the love they deserve. Like season 5 was a prime example. I thought season 5 was overall a great season. I gave it like an 8.5 out of 10. I just really enjoyed it. I thought for the most part it handled it really well. Joint training was amazing. I thought joint training was nearly perfectly adapted. I gave it a 9 out of 10. The Endeavor Agency arc, I gave a 7 out of 10, but it's a very short arc, not a huge deal. It took up like a few episodes. And then My Villain Academia, I gave an 8 out of 10. I would have given it a 9 if they didn't butcher crucial integral moments of Redestro and the League. I feel like, unfortunately, most of the general anime audience don't care about the villains, and I think that the studio kind of feels that way too. So other than Shigaraki and like Toga and stuff, I feel like a lot of the League kind of got the shaft. Especially Redestro, they cut out so much of like moments that made Redestro shine as a character, like various emotional scenes. They like if you read the manga, you'll see a completely different character than you saw in the anime. And it's kind of sad. Because the Redestro in the manga was really deep. And he like cries when he loses like an ally. And just like et cetera, et cetera. But yeah. I'm not going to go on a rant about that, but. Would you say the manga is superior to even seasons 1, 2, and 3? Okay, that's actually a good question. That's a good point, H and Q. Actually, no. I think seasons 1 and 2, and even part of 3, were better than the manga. That's actually, I never really thought about that. Yeah. To be fair, though, I think Horikoshi really started to come into his own in terms of art and everything around the time that the season 3 content, like that kind of content, was in the manga. Which is crazy. Like as Horikoshi like soared, the anime kind of like dipped down a little bit. That's weird that it worked that way. Maybe it's like a psychological thing, but that's actually a good point. Very good question. I do think that season 1, compared to the content that season 1 in the manga, the season 1 was better. I also think season 2 of the anime was better. Well, no, season 2 is rough because fantastic anime adaptation and the manga stuff is also excellent. So that one's kind of a tie. Season 3, I think both had moments of being better, and then season 4 onward, I think the manga for the most part is just better. But good question. Good question. And if I were in charge of the MHA, I'd have crashed and burned long ago. Dude, you know how hard it is getting all these like spoiled ingrate fans on Twitter pestering you all the time? Like, why didn't you have my favorite character kiss this other character? Or why didn't you kill this character off? What's wrong with you? You're terrible. It's like, hey, you know what? Why don't you go off and write your own story and make all these decisions and share it with all 10 people who read it, you know? Congratulations. Get her done, so to speak. This man is out here writing a story that millions read. I think he knows what he's doing. You know, there's a reason millions read it. You know? Like, I don't know. People need to use logic more. For My Villain Academia, Redestro and Spinner are the biggest misses of the season. Yeah, Spinner got the short end of the stick. It's kind of funny because he's going to get a lot more content in the future, so they're probably going to kick themselves a little bit for that. Can't wait for the war. Yep. Gonna be amazing. Can't wait. So many great moments. Even if an anime is great, adaptation from manga, if you really love the anime, yep. Yep. Yeah. Okay. It's funny you say that, Scott. I actually going to be leaving here soon too. We're almost at an hour. I think this is a fun chat and hangout stream and stuff. So thank you for stopping by, Scott. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. We're almost at an hour. This is a good hangout and chat. I'll leave it posted as a video. So if you missed it or parts of it, you can go back and watch it. So yeah. No, I don't have much else to say. I think I kind of left it all on the table for the My Hero talk. No problem, CO. No problem at all. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go watch some football. Thursday Night Football's on right now. And yeah. Thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'll listen while doing my homework. Oh, cool. Well, good luck on your homework. Get that A. Get that A plus. Or A minus. I was the guy who always settled for A minuses, you know. I say that as my GPA was like a 3.1, which was, fine. But I don't know which hour it is to you, so I don't know if I should say I hope you have an amazing birthday or hope you had an amazing birthday. Well, for the day for the most part's over, so. I haven't watched any of the game yet, but I'm about to right now, Ian. I forgot what time it started. I thought it was like 5:40 or whatever it started, so I'm definitely gonna go watch it right now. So, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, thanks for all the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. And until next time, it's been MightyGazelle, hoping you all have a